Hello and welcome back for all of you who are visiting my channel again. Thanks so much for coming back. For all the new people who are clicking on this video for the first time, in the last video we spoke about the Ranches 3 and we actually shot the video on site. I promised in my last video that I'm going to there is a lot of other options other than Ranches 3. For all of those who felt that this suits you or does not suit you, I've made this video to help you get an understand what are the other options out there. Okay, and actually speaking, there is a lot available out there in that specific corridor, and it's actually going to probably get a little confusing, but I'll try and break it down and make it as simple as possible. In this video I'm just going to consider off-plan options because ready properties are ready townhouses are there's a lot of availability there as well. So right now, since we saw Ranches 3 which is off-plan, we're going to focus on the off-plan options for 3 and 4 bedrooms. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start from Al Qudra inside and then come out one by one. Okay, the first option for you buyers out there is Mira Oasis. So Mira Oasis 1 is just been handed over, and then you got Mira Oasis 2 and 3 which will be handed over in this year. Mira Oasis 2 will be handed over sometime in May or June, and then followed by Mira Oasis 3. Essentially have 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses, different layouts, and of course it's an EMAR community, so it's really nice, but I'll come into that later in terms of why you should not buy Mira Oasis and whether Mira Oasis will suit you or not. But moving forward, if you move across the road, we've got Neshama. Neshama, as you all probably know, or if you don't know, Zahra and Hayat townhouses have been handed over. People are living there, and then you got around 4 more communities actually there. That's a lot actually, 4 more communities coming up. So Safi townhouses will be the first one that will be handed over this year. And then you got Noor, Naseem and Sama townhouses. Okay, so I'll repeat for you. You got Safi, that's going to be handed over this year, and Noor, Naseem and Sama. Sama of course is going to be the last townhouse that will be handed over in 2021, and again these are 3 and 4 bedrooms townhouse options for you over there as well. So Mira Oasis 2 and 3, 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses, and then you got Neshama, which you got 4 clusters, and again and 3 and 4 townhouses there. So next down, so if I move further down, which means I'm coming closer to Muhammad bin Zayed Road, you've got another community by Dubai Properties, which is Arabella 3 and 4, Arabella 2 and 3, sorry. So Arabella 1 is ready, people have moved in, and then you got Arabella 2 and 3, which is also being handed over in this year, and already sounds a lot, right? Yes, it actually is a lot. Again, Arabella 2 and 3 are 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses, and if you actually go across the road again, which is pretty much near Sustainable City, we got another project of Dubai Properties called Serena Casadora, Serena Casa Viva, and the other one, sorry, I'll just look at Serena Casadora, Serena Bella Casa, and Serena Casa Viva. So you got 3 communities there. Also 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses in that area. Yes, it's again 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses. So Serena Casa Dora and Serena Bella Casa are about 70% complete. A quick tip for all you viewers, if you go to Mashrui, if you can download on your Android or on your iOS phones an app called Mashrui, which is a land department app. It will give you details on all the off-plan projects within Dubai, their construction. A pretty useful app. Just try and check it out. Sometimes it does crash, but it's really a good app. Okay, so there's another townhouse which I've missed out, which if I go back to Mira Oasis further down, there's a new release which was just like a month back by Miras, called the Cherrywood townhouses. So yes, Cherrywood townhouses again are 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses, and they will be ready in Q1 2021, and they again are from Miras, which has developed a lot of luxury properties, but this time they've launched townhouses in that sector. So if you see, and if I recap quickly, so in the Al Qudra corridor, basically you've got a lot of supply. So you've got Mira Oasis 2 and 3 coming up. You've got 4 townhouses in the Neshama, the ones that we spoke about. Then we've got Arabella 2, 3, and then we got the Serena ones, the 3 phases in again opposite to Arabella, just off Sustainable City. And then you got the Cherrywoods by Miras. If you are let me come to that later. Okay, so other than these, you have another option. So now we're going to come towards Mohammed bin Zayed Road. We're going to cross it and we'll go to Sakim Road. And as we're approaching pretty much Al Khail, at the corner, we've got townhouses by Emaar called Maple. Maple has 3 phases, Maple 1, 2 and 3. And actually all 3 phases will be handed over this year actually. So again over there you got 3, 4 and 5 bedroom townhouses. So we've seen that there are going to be a lot of 3, 4, not many 5, but a lot of 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses. So how do you choose what one to buy? I haven't touched base on the price points, which I can do later on in this video, of course. But the question is, how do you know out of all these what suits you and what is actually something that would be good for you? Okay, let me put it this way. So if you are a budget conscious buyer, and if budget is your constraint, you should probably look at Neshama, okay, because Neshama townhouses are well priced, and of course they are more in the economy segment. If your priority is location, definitely I'll suggest you to have a look at Maple, because Maple has an unbeatable location, and it will turn out to be a very good community, because you will have the Dubai Hills Mall over there, Central Park. It's going to be a huge community over there. Okay, if your other option is a community, so you're looking for more of a community feel, you can consider Mira Oasis, or again Maple, because Emaar is known to make good communities, the events and the way they manage the community. So you might want to consider that. Now, who is the right buyer for Maple? Who's the right buyer for Cherrywoods? I was coming to Cherrywoods and Arabella 2 and 3 do have post handover payment plans. So if you are a young buyer, pretty much similar to Arabian Ranches 3, and you want to try avoid taking a mortgage, or you want to buy, you're going to be in Dubai for the next 10 years, you want to work like a savings plan, you should look at Cherrywood's, because they have a 50% post handover. And Arabella 2 and 3, I'm not sure if Arabella 2 has that offer, but Arabella 3 you can also get post handover payment plans, so you should also consider Arabella 3. Again, as I said, there is a lot of availability out there, and what I've given you is just a few pointers. Yes, so in terms of the pricing, which I was telling you about, so if we start from Mira Oasis, you can get anywhere from 1.6. You got the smaller units at around 1.5 in the secondary market, of course, and then you got the bigger units going up to 2.1. So the price band for Mira Oasis is 1.5 to 2.1. The price band for Neshama, the 4 townhouses that we spoke about, now these price bands could be secondary and developer prices together. Okay, so I'm going to give you just a ballpark number, anywhere from 1.3 going up to 1.7, 1.75. Move forward to Arabella 2 and 3, again 1.6 ish to 2.1. Again Serena, Casadora, Casa Viva, Bella Casa. Actually, I don't know if many would have told you or you would know, but Serena actually has 2-bedroom townhouses there as well. So in that area, this community has a block of 2-bedroom with made townhouses as well. So I would say the price band is anywhere from 1.3 going up to 1.8. Okay. As we move further down into Sukim Road, you got Maple. So Maple could be in the secondary market. You have units that have been advertised at even 1.85, 3 bedrooms, and then developers of course sold them at 2.1, and the 5 bedrooms went up to 2.9 with some kind of payment plans, which were post handover and service charge waiver, etc. So that pretty much sums it up. In terms of the options you have, as I said, consider if you're looking at budget and you're really tight on a budget, consider Neshama, consider even Serena, because you got some cheap prices there as well. If you're very specific about you've got children, you want a nice community with events, you should consider Mira Oasis and Maple, because they as communities will shape up very well. And if you are some kind of an investor, or maybe you're some kind of an end user who doesn't qualify for mortgage or doesn't like taking mortgages, have a look at Cherrywood townhouses, because they've got some good payment plans. And knowing Miras, who's delivered Blue Water, City Walk, so they have really developed some good luxury properties out there, so it may be worth to consider them as well. So other than that, there are other options as well. I haven't touched base on them because I don't really think they're relevant to you buyers out there, because Akoya, you got Akoya Oxygen, which is pretty deep down on Al Qudra towards Bab al Shams, so I'm not taking that into account, and I wouldn't recommend that to you. There's one thing that I missed out on was the Damak Akoya, Damak Hills townhouses. Again, you've got 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses there as well. So some that are coming up for handover this year, some that are handed over pretty much in the same price ranges. Developers are selling with offers at 2.6, 2.7, etc. Secondary market you can get at 1.85 for 3 beds, 2.65 are prices for 4 beds. Or even 3 beds. So as you can see, there is a lot of supply in that corridor, so choose wisely. Take a lot of factors into consideration. How long you're going to be in Dubai, what's the kind of mortgage payment you want to set yourself per month. So whatever is your salary, your business, whatever you do, decide what kind of a mortgage payment you will be comfortable, or actually you could work it backwards. So if you feel that I want to pay 10,000 dirhams a month, multiply by 12, that's about 120,000. And if you work it back way with your age, you'll know the amount of years you're eligible for a finance, and then you'll be able to work out what's the price of the property if you want to work it out that way. If you're still confused and not sure, you can always give me a call on my mobile number 055 342 5738. And if you like this video, if you think that this video was useful, you can always click on the subscribe button of my channel, and I'll try to keep posting more videos, trying to give you as a buyer or as a seller more information. And probably in my next video I'll try to touch base on the communities or townhouses that are ready and your options as a ready. So if you were a ready buyer with a down payment, what are the options you could consider for townhouses? And thanks again for watching this video. If you like it, I request you to please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much, and ma salama.